where Chris Statlander, Hikaru Shida, and Britt Baker versus Nyla Rose, Emi Sakura, and Marina Shafir. The opening bell rings, and Emi Sakura launches a ferocious assault on her opponents, wasting no time in unleashing her fury. However, Hikaru Shida swiftly regains control for her team, showcasing her remarkable resilience. Sensing an opportunity, Shida tags in the eager Britt Baker, despite Chris Statlander being equally prepared. Baker enters the fray with a crisp sling blade, but her celebration is cut short when the formidable Nyla Rose blindsides her, allowing the villainous trio to seize control. Marina Shafir, an unrelenting force, corners Baker in the ring, subjecting her to an unmerciful onslaught. The heels demonstrate impeccable teamwork, orchestrating frequent tags to maintain their dominance while isolating Baker from her allies. As the tension escalates, the tables begin to turn. Sakura re-enters the battle, but Britt Baker proves her mettle by taking her down. A well-timed tag brings Chris Statlander into the spotlight. With a thunderous big boot, she sends Nyla Rose reeling before unleashing a barrage of hammer blows upon Marina Shafir. The impact is palpable as Statlander's connects once more, knocking Rose off the apron. She then showcases her incredible strength, hoisting Shafir onto her shoulders and executing a jaw-dropping faceplant maneuver. However, the pinfall attempt is disrupted by the intervention of Rose and Sakura. Hikaru Shida re-enters the contest with fire in her eyes, targeting Sakura and taking her out of commission. The climactic moment arrives as Shida holds Rose in position for Baker to strike. However, a cruel twist of fate leads to Baker's superkick inadvertently connecting with her own partner. Chaos ensues as Rose capitalizes on the opportunity, incapacitating Baker. Undeterred, Chris Statlander takes matters into her own hands, eliminating both Rose and Shafir from the ring. In a thrilling climax, the champion ascends the top turnbuckle and takes flight with a spectacular crossbody, crashing into everyone on the outside. With her adversaries laid to waste, Statlander capitalizes on the momentum, executing her signature Wednesday Night Fever move on Marina Shafir for the triumphant victory. The battle doesn't end in the ring, as emotions run high. Hikaru Shida and Britt Baker engage in a heated argument, their tempers flaring amidst the backdrop of their hard-fought triumph. However, the drama doesn't stop there. Ruby Soho, the enigmatic wildcard of AEW, seizes her moment. She storms the ring, catching Chris Statlander off guard and delivering her devastating finishing move, No Future, leaving the champion sprawled and stunned in the center of the ring. In an electrifying showdown on AEW Dynamite, Willow Nightingale made her way to the ring with an enigmatic aura, her eye ominously concealed following the eerie mist incident. Unlike her usual cheerful demeanor, the match ignited with Nightingale launching a furious assault on Julia Hart in the corner. However, Hart swiftly turned the tables by leaping onto Nightingale's back and cunningly exposing the injured eye. Seizing the opportunity, Hart relentlessly attacked her adversary. Nightingale, displaying her agility, cartwheeled away from danger and countered with a barrage of resounding chops to Hart. Amidst the escalating tension, Nightingale executed a swift snap suplex, pummeling Hart with a barrage of blows. The House of Black Star, sensing the danger, slipped out of the ring and sought refuge underneath it, using Brody King as a distracting pawn. This diversion allowed Hart to sneak around the ring and launch a series of surprise attacks from behind. Back inside the squared circle, Hart ruthlessly drove Nightingale into the second rope, her fingers digging into Nightingale's vulnerable eyes. The intensity continued to surge as Hart delivered punishing chops to Nightingale before landing a devastating kick to her back. Nightingale, drawing strength from within, began to turn the tide with a display of sheer power, slamming Hart forcefully onto the canvas. Following up with a thunderous short-armed lariat, it seemed Nightingale was regaining control. However, Nightingale's overconfidence got the better of her as she attempted the same move once too often. Hart saw her opening and expertly reversed Nightingale's maneuver, swiftly locking in the heartless submission hold. Miraculously, Nightingale managed to reach the ropes, breaking the hold just in time. Refusing to back down, Nightingale rallied with a powerful pounce that sent Hart hurtling across the ring, crashing into the corner. In a playful but daring gesture, Nightingale even mocked Brody King's characteristic bark. However, Hart, with unwavering resilience, evaded Nightingale's subsequent stampede attempt by pulling herself up, then surprising everyone with a breathtaking moonsault that left the crowd in awe. After the match, Hart put Willow in her submission hold. Chris Statlander ran down and chased Hart out of the ring. Statlander went after Hart, but Hart would hide behind Brody. The electrifying evening kicked off with an intense showdown between two fierce competitors, Britt Baker and the Bunny. The atmosphere was charged as they exchanged a respectful handshake before the match ignited into a fiery clash. Baker swiftly initiated the action with a crafty schoolgirl pinfall attempt, but the Bunny was quick to counter, launching a series of well-placed kicks. Showing her agility, the Bunny delivered a punishing running knee strike to Baker's midsection, momentarily gaining the upper hand. However, the tide shifted as the Bunny's attempted clothesline missed its mark, leaving her vulnerable to Baker's expertly executed neckbreaker. Baker seized the opportunity, attempting her signature move, the Stomp, but narrowly missed its mark. A timely distraction orchestrated by Penelope Ford allowed the Bunny to seize control once again. With determination in her eyes, the Bunny set her sights on executing her devastating finishing move, down the rabbit hole, but Baker had other plans, countering the move and turning the tables. A thrilling sequence unfolded as the Bunny locked Baker into a head scissors submission against the ropes, followed by a spectacular diving maneuver in the corner. The crafty heels took advantage of the referee's momentary distraction, with Ford pulling Baker down onto the unforgiving second rope, inflicting additional damage. Undeterred, the Bunny targeted Baker Baker's eyes, displaying a ruthless side to her wrestling prowess. She strategically maneuvered Baker to the outside, where Ford seized the opportunity to unleash her own attack. Despite the mounting challenges, Baker exhibited her fighting spirit, executing a powerful double underhook move. The bunny managed to kick out, but the momentum was shifting. In a surprising turn of events, Baker attempted to equip her signature glove, a symbol of her dominance, only for Ford to intercept it, leaving an opening for the bunny to strike. Yet, Baker's resilience shone through as she unleashed a thunderous superkick, setting the stage for the ultimate culmination. With unwavering determination, Baker brought the bunny crashing to the mat with her signature move, the stomp, solidifying her victory and advancing to the all-in event. During Jeff Hardy versus, in another spine-tingling championship clash, Statlander defended her TBS championship against the relentless Sakura. Sakura, fueled by ambition, launched into the contest with a flurry of offense, attempting a quick roll-up and following it up with a devastating tiger driver. However, Statlander, perched on the ring apron, fell victim to Sakura's high-risk crossbody, sending both competitors crashing to the arena floor. Sakura continued her dominance, unleashing yet another crossbody on Statlander, this time with Statlander leaning helplessly against the unyielding steel stairs. Inside the ring, a fierce exchange of chops ensued, with Sakura delivering a brutal back elbow and a thunderous lariat. The champion, undaunted, responded with a lightning-fast roundhouse kick, leaving both competitors momentarily stunned. In a moment of sheer determination, Sakura gained an upper hand but couldn't secure the victory as Statlander resiliently kicked out after a 2 count. Sakura, perhaps overconfident, ascended to the top turnbuckle, only to be hoisted onto Statlander's shoulders and ruthlessly face-planted onto the mat. With her opponent reeling, Statlander capitalized with a colossal spinning clothesline, followed by her signature move, Saturday Night Fever, successfully retaining her hard-earned TBS championship and cementing her status as the reigning title holder. The latest episode of AEW Dynamite ignited the arena with a thrilling clash between the fiery Ruby Soho and the resilient Sky Blue. As the crowd's anticipation reached a fever pitch, Soho wasted no time, launching an aggressive assault right out of the gate. However, it was Blue who deftly turned the tables, displaying her unyielding determination by abruptly propelling Soho into the unforgiving barricade. The outside onslaught showcased Blue's fierce resolve, hinting at the unpredictable twists the match was set to unveil. Inside the squared circle, Soho managed to regroup, employing her ring prowess to regain control by executing a decisive slam that sent Blue crashing to the canvas. Undeterred, Blue roared back into action, summoning her resilience to fight her way out of Soho's clutches. A strategic maneuver saw Blue strategically dispatch Soho to the ringside floor, setting the stage for a gravity-defying spectacle as she soared through the air with a breathtaking diving crossbody from the ring apron. Yet, the pendulum of momentum swung once again as Soho employed her cunning to distract the match official upon their return to the ring. This crafty tactic created an opening for Soho to strike, effectively knocking Blue off her perch atop the top turnbuckle. The exchange of momentum continued with Blue's tenacity shining through as she retaliated with a well-timed forearm strike, setting the stage for a resounding crossbody from the top turnbuckle, followed by a perfectly executed neckbreaker that showcased Blue's evolving skill set. With victory hanging in the balance, both competitors engaged in a fierce tug-of-war, exchanging rapid-fire pinfall attempts that had the crowd on the edge of their seats. The electric atmosphere intensified as Blue unleashed her signature Skyfall maneuver, a breathtaking display of athleticism that nearly secured her the coveted victory. The arena pulsated with energy as the audience collectively held their breath, witnessing the near fall that kept the match in suspense. But in a heart-pounding twist, Soho dug deep into her arsenal, unleashing the devastating no-future maneuver that left Blue reeling. With a triumphant pinfall, Soho emerged victorious in a contest that showcased the sheer willpower, resilience, and strategic prowess of both competitors. In the electrifying spectacle that was AEW Dynamite, the stage was set for a colossal clash featuring the formidable Dr. Britt Baker DMD, the enigmatic Toni Storm, the resilient Hikaru Shida, and the powerhouse Nyla Rose, with the ever-watchful Marina Shafir by her side, in an explosive four-way match. As the resounding bell marked the commencement of this thrilling encounter, Toni Storm quickly exited the squared circle, leaving Baker and Shida to form a momentary alliance aimed at taking down the indomitable Nyla Rose. However, Rose, a force to be reckoned with, thwarted their efforts with a thunderous double clothesline that sent both Baker and Shida sprawling. Storm, seizing the opportunity, slipped back into the ring with a smirk on her face, catching the ire of the displeased Rose. Undeterred, Shida and Baker regrouped, and with a surge of determination, they sent Rose crashing to the unforgiving ringside floor. Storm, sensing her moment, wasted no time and propelled Shida into Baker, causing an unintentional collision between the two allies. In a sudden turn of events, Storm found herself expelled from the ring, and Shida, seizing the moment, delivered a breathtaking crossbody, leaving all three women scattered and reeling. As the action resumed following the commercial break, Storm exhibited her prowess with a German suplex on Baker and a thunderous hip attack on Rose. Shida, not to be outdone, executed a devastating brainbuster on Storm before locking eyes with Baker. Just when it seemed that Storm Storm had the upper hand, she fell victim to a crafty chop block from Baker, only to be caught in Rose's clutches, succumbing to a bone-rattling powerbomb. Rose, fueled by her dominance, unleashed a punishing chokeslam on Baker, setting the stage for what seemed like an inevitable victory. However, Shida had different plans. She landed a precision knee strike followed by the katana, pinning Rose with determination. Just as victory seemed within Shida's grasp, Baker intervened with a precision thrust kick to Shida's cranium, and in an impressive display of skill, delivered a curb stomp. With the tension at its peak, Storm capitalized on the chaos, rolling up Baker in a lightning-fast pin attempt. In a shocking turn of events, the referee's hand slapped the mat 3 times, declaring Toni Storm as the victorious contender, earning her the coveted status of the new #1 contender. However, the anguish of defeat did not sit well with Hikaru Shida. Overwhelmed by anger and frustration, she shoved Dr. Britt Baker aside, a clear indication of the lingering resentment. The back's AEW Dynamite unfolded in a spectacular clash for the ages, showcasing the electrifying AEW Women's World Championship match. The reigning champion, Saraya, accompanied by her fierce ally Ruby Soho, stepped into the squared circle to defend her coveted title against the formidable Toni Storm. As the match commenced, tensions ran high, and the atmosphere crackled with anticipation. Toni Storm, ever the picture of sportsmanship, extended her hands towards Saraya, only to be met with a flurry of stinging slaps from the champion. Storm's initial shock transformed into a steely resolve as she unleashed a series of thunderous chops, igniting the crowd with her fiery retaliation. Ruby Soho attempted to intervene from the apron but found herself unceremoniously swatted down by Storm, who promptly turned her attention back to Saraya. The action intensified as Saraya launched a rapid succession of knee strikes while Storm dangled helplessly through the second rope. In a sudden burst of strength, Storm seized Saraya's legs and sent her crashing onto the unforgiving ring apron, turning the tide in her favor. With Soho's interference persisting, Storm resorted to a cunning tactic, disappearing beneath the ring and re-emerging with slippers in hand. She used these unusual weapons to slap some sense into Soho, albeit briefly, as the official confiscated the slippers. Undeterred, Storm revealed yet another unconventional weapon, a shoe, which she hurled at Saraya's face. The contest escalated as Storm artfully draped Saraya over the second rope, executing a draped DDT that sent shockwaves through the arena as Saraya's skull met the stage. The challenger didn't relent, following up with another draped DDT, this time within the confines of the ring. The relentless showdown saw Ruby Soho's interference finally pay off as she distracted Toni Storm, allowing Saraya to capitalize on the moment. Seizing the opportunity, Saraya unleashed a relentless assault on her opponent. However, as she attempted to re-enter the ring, Storm was prepared and unleashed a barrage of bone-crushing chops. With a surge of determination, Saraya executed a sunset flip powerbomb. As the tension reached its zenith, Storm resorted to unconventional means once more, pulling away the bottom turnbuckle and reaching for a can of spray paint. But Soho snatched the can away and handed it to Saraya, who utilized it before delivering her devastating finisher, the nightcap. Remarkably, Storm kicked out, displaying an astonishing resilience that left the crowd in awe. In a breathtaking moment of hesitation, Saraya contemplated driving Storm into the exposed turnbuckle, a momentary lapse that proved costly. Seizing the opportunity, Storm stunned the champion with an unexpected kiss, setting the stage for her signature maneuver, the Storm Zero. However, Saraya summoned the strength to kick out. As the epic encounter neared its climax, Toni Storm sought to finish the battle in dramatic fashion, positioning Saraya on the bottom turnbuckle, but fate had other plans, as Storm's hip attack narrowly missed its mark, allowing Saraya to capitalize with the nightcap from the second rope. The referee's hand slapped the mat for the 3 count, and Saraya emerged victorious, retaining her AEW Women's World Championship in a match that will undoubtedly be etched into the annals of wrestling history.